Hello everybody, this is Amy at City's Edge Quilt Shop and Sewing Center in Warsaw, Missouri. And I'm here today to talk to you about the March pre-cut block of the month and show you how to put that together today. We have 5 different colorways to choose from on the pre-cut block of the month. We have our Sunshine and Blue Skies, our Dragonfly Illusion, Walk in the Prairie, and this one is Aboriginals. And then we have a red, white, and blue one that I'm going to show you how to assemble today. So first I want to show you that we have updated the patterns. They will now each have the colorway that you're in as the image on your pattern. And that's going to make it a lot easier for you to assemble. So as you can see in my pieces here, I have a red center, whites, darks, and medium colors. Also, we have added this little chart here that tells you the total number of pieces in your kit, along with what you should have in your kit. We ask that you check those each month of when you receive your packets, because we do hand count these each single one, so we can make mistakes, and we want to know as soon as possible so we can get you the correct pieces. If you wait till December to put all your blocks together, we might not have those fabrics any longer. So we want to make sure that you get your pieces right away, so when you're ready to assemble, you have everything that you need. So going back, it says that I need 25 pieces. I have 12 lights, 4 darks, I have 1 square, I have 4 medium small ones and 4 medium large ones. So here's all of our pieces. So I'm going to put these aside right now. We're going to start the assembly of our block. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to first make 4 of these guys right here. These half square triangles, you're going to take 1 dark and 1 light, and you will see that they marry up and they match perfectly in the corners there. And you're going to sew along that edge. And you may go back to my first video where I gave you a few tips on how to put these together and to ensure you get perfect blocks. So 4 of these half square triangle units are what you're going to want, and you're going to press to the dark side of your fabric. Okay. Next, we are going to build a flying geese. So we call this the goose and this the sky. And you're going to first put 1 on here, sew it down, and then you're going to press it towards the sky. Once that's on, then you're going to put this unit on and then press it towards the sky. And when you're done, you will have this block right here. This is our flying goose unit, and you can see the seams are pressed towards the sky units. We're going to make 4 of those. Next, we're going to do row 1 and 3, and they look exactly the same. So we're going to take one of our flying geese units, and we're going to take 2 of our half square triangles and position them just like you see them. Both rows are going to be in the same direction. It's just row 3 will be flipped upside down when we're done. So when you are done with these, you are going to press them towards your half square triangles, keeping your flying goose flat. Okay, make 2 of those. Next, we're going to do our center square. We have our large square here, and the first thing I do is I press in each direction so I can find my center point, which is right here. And I need 4 of the medium small triangles. When I sew those on, I am going to do these 2 first, and you will see I'm going to take the point and go along my fold line. Once that's done, I'm going to then press it towards the small triangle like that. So when I do that, you will see when I add the next two on, I've pressed these out. Now I'm adding these two pieces and it will line up exactly where it needs to. So only when you put on your first two and I'm lining up towards my fold, will you see this little notch that does not line up. These two will line up perfectly. Then again, sew those on, open it up, and you have your center block. Okay, so now we're going to finish our second row by adding our two flying geese to the sides, and they are going to be pressed open towards the flying goose. Okay, so I'm going to use the Aboriginal here just to show you that when you open them up, they are going towards the flying geese. Okay, so now when we have that all sewn together, we then are going to add our row 1 and our row 3 to finish off our block. Now when you do this, you're going to marry first the seams of the two sewn, so that row 1 and row 2, first marry the seams, make sure they match up, pin those, and then pin the outside. Okay, and then when you're done, you are going to press them towards row 1 and 3, keeping your center square perfectly flat. Okay, so that will be your red, white, and blue March pre-cut block of the month, along with, here are the images of the other 4 blocks. In case you're in those colorways, they all assemble in the same way. And remember that your pattern is now going to be color matching whichever colorway that you're in. So hopefully that will help you. I want to thank you all for joining us for the March pre-cut block of the month. And I look forward to seeing you next month in April. Happy quilting.